friends, and welcome to our Scorpio 3 tapping. What I want to tap on today is depression energy. And you're going to find that even in the polarity, the axis of Scorpio and Taurus, my ears ringing, there is depression energy. So we're just going to tap through this and see what comes up. And I invite you to paraphrase as needed and just repeat after me and tap along with the points. It's a no-brain situation. You can just ride along right now, okay? So we'll start just by clearing the energy off our palms. Taking some breaths to get centered. And we'll start tapping on the side of the hand. I find that I can get depressed sometimes. And it's super not fun. I don't really feel like myself when I'm in these depressive moments. And there's part of me that gets really freaked out that it's gonna stay like this for a long time or forever. It's so easy to get like a little depressed, and then I am so hard on myself about feeling down. And I know that that spiral just takes me deeper and deeper and deeper. It makes it way harder to climb out. Being depressed is just part of life. Sometimes it's part of the seasons and time changes and stages of life. And I'm learning to not beat myself up over it and make it even harder. So even though sometimes I find myself in a depressive state, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. Okay, take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, and a big juicy exhale. Maybe you want to shake it out a little. And we're gonna go in at the very top of the head, and this is where the reprogramming comes in, okay? All right, so go ahead and lift the arms and let's start. I have been struggling with feeling depressed. I'm losing interest in some of the things that used to light me up. Maybe as part of my healing journey, I've just changed so much, I don't even know what turns me on anymore. And it's a scary place to be. I have all these ideas about how I should be feeling and how I should be acting. And I recognize these as second arrows. I'm already feeling bad, so why am I making myself feel more bad? And right now, I'm just uprooting that pattern from my psyche, from my cells, from my body, from my electrical currents. And I'm reminding myself that I'm allowed to feel bad sometimes. I am allowed to feel depressed. The depression is trying to tell me something. So instead of making myself feel worse and worse and worse about it, or trying to cover up the depression with sex, relationships, drugs, alcohol, TV, etc., food, I'm just gonna let myself feel it. Even though it feels really uncomfortable. As I get easier on myself, however, it feels way less painful to just sit in the discomfort of feeling crappy. So even though in the past I used to feel bad and then feel bad about feeling bad, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. And I'm letting that old pattern die today. Because there's always something underneath the depression that's wanting to be expressed. The remedy for any depressive or repressed state is expression. So maybe I can go up to my higher self, to my prefrontal cortex, to the one that's in charge. And even though I feel crappy and I don't want to do anything, I'll just get my paints out, or I'll sing a song, or I'll go out in the sunshine, or I'll take that yoga class. And I'll start to move some of this sluggish, depressed, tamasic energy out and through my body. And I know that as I move that energy, I'm gonna discover something else underneath this blanket of depression. So even though I would rather avoid feeling the depth of the ickiness, and maybe I'd even rather avoid putting this feeling onto paper, I really love myself. And loving myself means allowing myself time and space to express what needs to be expressed. And I'm willing to give myself as much time and space as I need. I know that the longer I've been having these feelings and dealing with this depressive spiral pattern, the more there might be to unearth, and that's okay. I'm willing to be so patient and loving with myself. And I know that when I start to just make little daily incremental changes that make me feel alive and that help me to express myself fully, I'm gonna look back in a couple of weeks and see that I'm feeling better. Even if it's just like 10% better, I will so take that. I do believe that I can completely pull myself back up the spiral though. No matter how long I've been feeling like this, or how long I've had this pattern, I'm reinforcing right now on every level that I can start to spiral back up. And that nothing is wrong with me for feeling depressed. It's just another signal that I have something to express. And I'm getting tons of ideas of how I can do this and how I can implement this today in the next 5 minutes as soon as I'm done tapping. And I'm already feeling so much more of a positive outlook. And so it is. Okay, take a deep breath in and hold it at the top. Big exhale. I will remind you to drink a ton of water if you're not drinking a lot of water yet, and continue to flush this through your system. And I encourage you to just right now go and do something to express how you're feeling. Okay? Love you.